Welcome back, everybody. Well, I'm ready to get this next camping adventure on the way. It's been a kind of a crazy week for me. I'll explain more when we get down to the campground. But last camping trip with Alex, it got chilly. We'll call it that. Got down into the 40s. We had we got rampaged by a raccoon at night. It was crazy. But there's patchy frost warnings. And it's supposed to get close to freezing tonight. So I got a 0-degree sleeping bag, some blankets. I think I'll be just fine. I didn't even bring in an alternate heating source, but I think we'll suffer through just fine. It won't be that bad. So I really appreciate everybody coming along on my adventures. Get your seatbelts on. Let's get this one going, and we'll see you when we get to campground. Take care. Go. A little off center. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, guys, we made it down here. So we know what time that means. Cheers, folks. Ooh, boom. Set that down. Well, everybody, we made it down to the campsite. It is a little chilly. So it's in the 60s, but I'm dressed for it. But first off, let's address the elephant in the room. As you can see, I have a new piece of fashion gear here. Not complaining, don't get me wrong, just to let you guys know. I've mentioned in previous videos how I've got a bad knee. Progressively getting worse. Went to the doctor and they tell me, I'm convinced, but apparently I have arthritis in my knee. Okay. I want to tell you what, adversity comes to everybody at some form. This may slow me down, but it is not going to stop me from doing what I love to do, and that's this right here, camping. I'll find ways to get her done, so to speak. So we're gonna, and it was a long drive, so if y'all don't mind, I'm going to finish this beer, rest up this knee just a little bit. It's not really hurting per se, but it's just stiff as all get out. So y'all take care. We'll be back soon. We'll get some fire going, get some dinner cooking, and oh, here in just a second, we're going to split the frame here, but I want to show you what I can see over my shoulder. So bear with me just a second. Okay, where this campsite is located, we're up on top of a ridge, actually looking down over the lake. Oh, the sun's peeking out, thank goodness. But yeah, it's a pretty neat view. Unfortunately, we can't get a good view of it from the campground itself. I'm standing right on top of the edge of the ridge, just looking down. But it is pretty neat. And you can see falls here. The leaves are starting to change finally. It's a little windy, so hopefully it doesn't mess with my audio too much. So, all right, I want to get back to that beer, and then we're going to get to some dinner. Hey everybody, okay, we got dinner on the fire already. We're having barbecue chicken with some Stubbs Sticky Sweet Barbecue Sauce. I really like this brand. I keep going through from one bottle to the next, and so far I've liked every one. Also, we have some baked beans on the fire. My apologies for not showing you the prep work on that. As I was recording, all of a sudden the GoPro made some crazy noises and said, well, the error came up on the SD card. So, I don't know. This has happened, I don't know, half a dozen times. I don't know what happens, but all of a sudden it'll just decide that, oh, well, everything you filmed so far, you don't want it anyway. So, and here we go. So, be back with you in just a minute. We'll get it off the fire, and we'll get some dinner. You folks take care. Often wonder, you know, a lot of you people have been camping for a long time, and myself, often wondered, it seems like every time you have a fire ring that has the drop-down grate that is bit in the center. It's just kind of jacked up, so I'm not sure how that happens. I mean, are they getting the fire that hot? Are they jumping up and down on it? What? I have no idea, but well, hopefully this won't be too much longer. Okay, everybody, we're back. Got dinner off the fire. Let's see how we did. Well, we'll start with these guys here. Oh, I just pardon me. Whew. Careful. That's not that hot. I kept it to the side of the fire so it wouldn't get too hot. Just right. Not too hot. Not too cold. Oh, that bite was hot. Whew. That's what I get. Alright. Alright, now let's break this guy open. Be careful. Here. I can't hold on to it. I'll peel it open one way or another. There we go. Oh yeah, looking good. Grab a slice out of there. Looks pretty done. Grab two. Alright. Let's check her out here. Oh yeah, we're definitely done. It's always tricky with chicken. You want to make sure it gets good and done. At the same time, you don't want to overdo it. A little extra sauce. Let's dig in. Well, let's be careful. I'm going to burn my tongue once. Stupendous. Awesome. Get this goofy glove out of the way here. You stay in there and you stay warm. We got some eating to do. Oh, I don't know what happened. I got a goofy water bottle. It's just, look at this dude. It's an accident waiting to happen. Alright, let's move these a little closer since I'm being sloppy. Be a little more careful. That's good stuff. Now, I showed you it came before. I got the Steakhouse version of the baked beans. I think I like that the best. The original and the maple and stuff like that, it's just a touch on the sweet side for me. Oh, and I was getting hungry too. The sun is dropping fast. So hopefully the shadows aren't going crazy on the camera. And folks, I'm gonna finish my dinner here. Be back with you shortly, and we'll hang out by the campfire for a little bit before we call tonight. So take care, see you soon. One of my favorite parts, just relaxing by the campfire. Peace and quiet. It's cooled down enough this time of year. I mean, fall's here, so it's just awesome. I've got a sun setting over my shoulder. Can't ask for much better. Appreciate you coming along. Looks like we've got a full moon tonight. Just a bonus for this camping trip. Oh, I'll tell you what. All right, everybody. Sun's dropping. Had a great time. It's nice and cool right now. I know the temperature's dropping. It's supposed to get pretty chilly tonight, but that's okay. I think I'm prepared for it. Appreciate y'all coming along on my little camping adventures. And I think I'm ready to call tonight. Well, here, as soon as the fire dies down. I'll make sure the fire gets... That's one thing, camping tip. I gotta have one in here somewhere. Always make sure your fire is out before you call tonight. It's just a safety practice. So you guys take care, and I'll see you soon. Well, good morning, campers. Well, last night was pretty good. Did get a little chilly for my feet. It is a little chilly this morning too, so I'm bundled up a little pretty good. Got a little hoodie on here, a little thermal shirt, so not too bad. But it's still pretty cool this morning. But we didn't get a frost, so we stayed above 32 degrees last night. But weather report said it was going to get down in the 30s, and I believe it did. My feet got cold. Because I had the windows on the back of the truck cracked open, well, just a little bit on each side, and it did create a cross breeze, and it went right across my feet. So I had a hard time getting my feet warm, and then so I had an extra blanket, tossed it over my feet, no problems from then on out. But in all, it was a great trip. I just love getting out here, the peace and quiet. The leaves are changing now, so it's pretty neat. They're not in full swing yet, but you can tell they're getting there. So within the next week or two, that'll be pretty gorgeous down here. It already is, but still, it's really neat to watch the seasons change. Well, I appreciate you guys riding along with me on this little camping adventure. Look forward to seeing you on the next one. And as always, take care, and I'll see you soon.